Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to game number 2 or game number 2 if you're from German. Anyways, it's from the best of 3 between Empirehobot and SeleCT. Empirehobot is going to be the red Zerg yet again, and is going to spawn in the right side on Scrap Station. And SeleCT, his worthy opponent, is going to be spawning as the blue Terran in the top middle side. Empirehobot managed to win the first game because he was macroing like crazy and just harassed SeleCT to the point where he had no SCVs left, and it's pretty darn hard to macro up an army if you have no SCVs left. So, and win against SeleCT is not an easy task to do, because SeleCT has been ranked in first in Europe for so long time. Now he's ranked 11th in Europe, but that is certainly not dog poop either. So SeleCT's at 239 wins and 119 losses still. And his opponent Empirehobot has 713 wins and 641 losses. This is, as I've said, game number 2 from the Team Liquid StarCraft 2 Open, number 14. It's from the round of 32, and the winner for this tournament gets a place in the TvZ 3 qualifiers. That is a lot of prestige, so you definitely want to win this. SeleCT is currently down 1-0, as I said, and is going to pull off something good here if he wants to keep this best of 3 rolling, because if all Empirehobot needs to do is to win this game, and then he'll be fine. And he decides to go for spawning pool first, and that is basically because he scouted this barracks on low ground, I think. But then he's getting a hatchery as usual. But to me, this barracks means SeleCT wants to guard both his bases and going to put up a fast expansion, just as I said it, he did it. Fast expand from Terran at 15 supply, just like a Zerg would do. You see the hatchery is almost halfway down for the Zerg, and is producing a queens, and he's producing any Zerglings. He's producing 2 Zerglings because he knows about this Terran fast expansion. So no need to overproduce Zerglings, and just focus on your macro in the beginning, early stages of the game, and get out Roach Tech or Baneling or Layer even. Queen spawning just right now and going to inject some larva, and SeleCT is grabbing a double refinery here, so maybe a add-on coming up here soon, or even going to put up some factories and go some Hellion drops, which is ideal on this map, I'd say, because if you fly around back here, Terran usually have no scouts, no detection back here, and then you can just drop, and like a half second later you're in the mineral line harassing and killing a lot of drones. So Hellions would be a good choice, and but he's opting to get out 2 more barracks, and this SV just partying around, and he's building a factory. But 3 SCVs are going to hack away these back to rocks. That is a thing you have to keep in mind on when you're playing Scrap Station. Is this back to rocks? They're not here in the beginning, but they came a fairly long time ago with a patch. So, but you can still bust them down, and you have a straight entrance right into your opponent's natural. And I don't know if SeleCT is spotting this or not. No, he's not, but he's seeing that the HP of the rocks going down, so he knows that something's up, and there he spotted the Zerglings. So he's going to put his Marines there, and since Marines are ranged, there's not much Empirehobot can do, but the Marines' range are actually not enough to shoot these 3 Zerglings across this destructible debris, and now 2 roaches reinforcing. So good play here from Hobot to put on some early pressure, but the roaches are just too fat to squeeze in here. So they'll have to can focus down this back to rocks, and when those are breaking down, that could very well spell disaster for Select, who Select's wisely going to put up a bunker back here as the smart player and good player is, and the rocks are just soon going to finish. And do you have any more roaches rallying? I'm not sure about that, but we have 4 links and link speed coming up, and the roaches breaking in, and they took out the SV before the bunker even finished, and going to cancel that, and Select will have to retreat back to his base, but pulling up all SCVs, but he has a fairly large amount of Marines he had actually. Now they're all dead, but this tank is going to pick up the rush as well. But so many links reinforcing, and when that link speed is done, that as well could spell disaster for Select. So not a good starting for this game for Select. He could definitely, yeah, he's seen better days. But he finished siege tank, so that is one thing going well for him. But when units are so close to the siege tank won't be able to shoot him. But another siege tank back here going to guard the ramp, so Select can protect his main for now, but his expansion is so vulnerable, and now the link speed has finished, and now it's a good time for Hobot to drone up, and that is exactly what he's doing, producing 9 drones at a time. That is crazy, man. But he can't lift up this refiner, so he's going to pick that off, and just to do some economic damage to Select. Also got up a Baneling's nest. I didn't know if you noticed that, but he did, so possibly going to get some Banelings to just blow away all these production facilities, but that is basically what's keeping Select alive for now. But so if these 3 bags goes down for Banelings, that is lights out for Select, I think, because then the roaches can just march up right in here and get a nice concave on this ramp. But for now, Select will have a hard time to secure this expansion. I'm probably not going to land that command center. Yes, he does, and letting it take additional damage from the roaches, so a bit careless there. Should definitely have... he saw those roaches, so definitely shouldn't have landed it. More links coming in here, possibly going to morph into Banelings soon and blow up these... at least this barrack, and then they should be more links to just run up in the main. That is what I should have done if I were Empirehobot in this situation, but I'm not a Zerg player, so maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm not. Latex finishing for Empirehobot, and everything is just looking great for him right now. Select's having a hard time to secure his natural, but this siege tank will just push away these roaches. There's nothing the roaches can do, and ooh, they're actually trapped in this corner, afraid to go around here. So all these roaches will probably be taken out eventually, if he just moves his siege tank up a little bit closer. There we go. The roaches should definitely run now, if they're to run at all. But now they're just trapped, and they should definitely go in and just do some damage. You can see picking up no Marines, but managed to get off some splash damage on that Marine, surviving with 4 HP only. And we can see the centrifugal hooks, or how you want to pronounce it. I think you can do it both ways, centrifugal or centrifugal. Anyways, that's the Baneling speed, and also a Spire coming up for our Zerg player, and 2 additional hatcheries. So going to... No, am I wrong? Oh, there's the additional hatchery. So expanding to the high yield, and also getting up an auxiliary hatchery as well as an Evo chamber. So going to probably produce a lot of units here, but going to produce many mutas now because he has so much gas saved up, producing 7 mutas at a time. That is so good. Mutas are so good at this map because they can just fly in here from the back and harass the mineral line. But Slake probably scouted Empirehobot's Spire, I think, because he's putting up... no, he hasn't scouted it, but that is just this... That just shows you how great game sense Select has, putting up a missile tower in the mineral line without even scouting that that Spire for Hobot, but 7 Mutas going to swoop in here and see if they can take out some SVs. You gotta remember, Mutas have such a short range, so they will all be in range of that tower, and SV's nice micro there from SeleCT going to mass repair. That's missile turret, and when you're mass repairing a missile turret, it's basically impossible for any unit to take that out if you don't take out the SVs first. But another Muta is going to reinforce this, and 7 Mutas is going to pick up that SCV, making that command center and finishing with 8 HP more to build. So really annoying for SeleCT, just delaying that expansion. But now it's finished, and it's immediately going to upgrade to a command center. That is a wise choice, so that it can generate some energy while flying to wherever it's going to fly up. He'll probably fly it here or even here, because if you were to expand here, he'd probably turn it into a planetary fortress. So I don't think he'll expand to there. But we can see stim pack and also infantry weapon level 2 coming up for SeleCT. So upgrades are always a good thing to do, good thing to get. Because if you upgrade your marines, those mutas will just melt away so quickly. But mutas doing a great job here, picking up that tech lab, researching stim pack, and could almost snipe that tank caught off guard. But delaying this missile turret and sniping SCVs, that is where mutas are strong, just harassing, buying the Zerg some time to get out even more tech in units. You can see he's putting up his infestation pit right now, and even grabbing his 4th expansion, taking out those destructible debris, blocking the entrance here. So usually you won't see too long-term games on scrap station, and that is a good job with mutas, sniping a tank which isn't guarded by the marines. But usually games on scrap station won't be too long. See, this has gone on for 17 plus minutes now. So seeing people secure this expansion or even this isn't too common, but Hobot secured this because he ninja this expansion in the beginning. But oh no, what are you doing? Fly your mutas out of there. You can't kill a missile turret with his smash repair by so many CVs, but still doing a great job with this mutas, just harassing and preventing all those SCVs from mining. And let's see if we can take out the turret. No, good reaction from SeleCT there, managing to mine as much as possible and still keeping an eye out for when he's supposed to mass repair. So Hobot is now getting out his hive tech,